What's going on? This is Brother Jay, and I'm back again with another fellow day, man. And my fellow day is called, basically in a nutshell, I'll say it like this. It's called, times have changed. And the reason why I say that is because, as all y'all know that's been following me, to those of y'all have that are tuning in new to me, I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 68, so I'm an 80s baby. Basically a 1970s to 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? But either way, times change means this. I remember back in the day, when you was, asking a lady out on a date, and the main goal, like everybody know what the dating world is to get to know the lady, right? These motherfucker of Gen Z generations of today, they're showing up at dates with their children. Are you kidding me? Bro, I don't know how we sunk this low in the cesspool of life, but this is unacceptable behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, For anybody that's on a date, first of all, when I go on a date, I can only talk about me, singular version. You know, when I go on a date, not only do I tell my plus, attributes, but I talk about my minuses. I talk about, maybe my temperament, my attitude on certain things, or whatever it is that might be viewed as a flaw to her. I'm bringing it up to see if she can tolerate with it. But showing up on a date, nigga? With fucking 4 and 5 kids. And motherfuckers had nerve say, nigga, we hungry. We want to eat, motherfucker. Bro, yeah, I will tip my ass out the door, cuz. No, that's a done deal. No, you just throwing way too much on the plate right away. What she ain't saying is that she's a brokey. She's broke. She probably didn't feel like cooking that night. So she said, hey, I think we caught ourselves a mark, or a simp, or a cat to save a hoe, that we gonna all eat tonight, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Are you serious? Man, hold up. This makes me wonder on the factor that does this ignorant ass woman has a decent mama in her life? Because not just a 10, she don't have no daddy, because she would never came on a date like that if a daddy was involved in her life. Because the daddy would have been like, hey, ease into the relationship, because you don't know if that motherfucker's a sicko. You don't know if, he's going to sit and try to touch one of your children. Because average dudes will say shit like that, and not just a 10. The average decent mom will say that same shit too. So lets we know, either she had a shitty mom and definitely no dad in the house, or both of them. To show up on a date with her kids, nigga. Nigga, shit. I would walk out right away, bruh. You know what I'm saying? She's lucky I don't do something foul, which is like, I'll sit here, let you and the kids order all kinds of shit. And, hey, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. And dip the fuck out and leave you with that bill, cuz, Man, bro, man, look, ladies, there are men out there that will sit here and step into the stepdaddy role. But you gotta ease them into it, though. You can't just sit here and just chuck up, like, yeah, nigga. Because I see two of the major factors happening. It's like, either they're saying, yeah, boom, I show up on a date with my kids right here and feed all of us. Or they'll do the other sideways shit, which is that some ladies will sit here and say, hey, let me get a doggy bag and let me order some food to go and shit like that, because I need some shit for my kids and shit. And like, bitch, this is the first and second date. I'm trying to get to know you and see if we vibe and shit like that. I am not paying for children that don't belong to me. You know what I'm saying? That's real spit. Now, I don't understand what is disrespectful about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I understand the philosophy that people are stating, which is that, you know what I'm saying, me and my children are a package deal. Okay? I get it. No, I'm not lost in the sauce. But I do get it to a certain degree. Which means I need to find out if me and you are a package. Now, if me and you become a package, then I need to agree on if you, me, and your children are a package deal. Because you have some fucking baby ass kids out here that, you know what I'm saying, that be giving a man a headache, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though he's paying for the light bill, and even though he's just saying, bringing food into the household, that kid still be, you know what I'm saying, like, you can't tell me shit. You ain't my daddy. And see, that's where a lot of single moms don't understand the philosophy of giving the man the option. Don't sneak attack a motherfucker. Don't spring up surprises on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Give him well-informed information so he can consent if he wants to deal with that scenario or not. Even though I advise most men, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing worse than stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, look, man, your decision making as a lady, you know what I'm saying? If you chose a deadbeat dad to have kids, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That's not my responsibility. And that kid's always going to remind me that I'm not daddy. So why in the flying, crawling, or sneaky fuck, where I sit here, you know what I'm saying, invest in you and invest in them children that don't think of me as at least a father figure. I know I'm not your daddy. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But a father figure is like a replacement daddy. You know what I'm saying? Your dad ain't here. So it's like a substitute teacher. Like a substitute teacher in school. You know what I'm saying? The regular teacher ain't here. So here's the substitute teacher to teach you the lessons that you're supposed to learn. You know what I mean? So when I'm trying to bring my, you know what I'm saying, thought of day to conclusion is only like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like the ego and audacity of modern day ladies, you know, saying, are really striking to the spirit to at least a person of my veteran status, you know what I'm saying, which means elderly status, really, you know what I'm saying, 57 years old. So, you know what I'm saying, I don't look at or treat situations in the same way as some of the modern day world is turning right now. But shit, I'm trying to imagine in my day when I was a youngster, you know what I'm saying, and this fucking broad showed up on a date, you know what I'm saying, with 2, 3, or maybe 4 kids, bruh. And I'm talking about, yeah, we hungry, motherfucker, feed us, nigga. You're like, really, bitch? Really? That lets me know your domestication skills, your humanity teaching skills, or you're just, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know what I'm saying, your upbringing skills suck like a motherfucker. Like the famous statement that was made by the comedian T.J. Kirkland, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who raised you? Bitch, if you don't have common sense to know that you need to seduce a man to even want to love you, because once he loves you, then he'll take care of those kids. But he needs to figure out how to love you first. So you need to get on his program first. No, she's going past the cheat code. She's skipping past, you know what I'm saying, the middleman. She's skipping past go and all like that, you know what I'm saying, all like that, you know what I'm saying, collect the 200, you know what I'm saying. Bro, these modern day ladies are fucking showing up on fucking first dates with children. Man, I'll be damned, bro. Nah, that'll never work in my program. And all y'all ladies are saying who's busting these moves like that, you should be ashamed of yourself. Straight up. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ambushing a nigga ain't the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? The rule has always had been, you know what I'm saying? I mean, You go on the first date, you know what I'm saying, and see if there's any kind of vibe there, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then something might crack off that night, but most of the time it don't. What most ladies saying, they wait till the second and third date. So why the fuck would you show up on the first date with kids in tow? So yeah, nigga. Now you gotta also learn my program, and you gotta learn their program, and you know how kids are in restaurants. You know what I'm saying? They be loud and talking obnoxious. And, hey, mommy, mommy, mommy. Hey, mommy, mommy, mommy. I want this. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. On the first date? Come on, bro. Man, she should be smacked across her face for doing that kind of shit. Either way, bro, I'm out of here. Deuces. What?